Hi guys, it's day 4 p.m. Time for a nighttime routine. Tonight I am giving myself a nice, lovely, hot oil scalp treatment. In addition to my nighttime moisturizing routine that I showed you in day 2 p.m. using a cream moisturizer as opposed to a water oil mix spritzer moisturizer. So to get my hair flexible, just have a bottle of warm water. I like to spray my hair with warm water just to kind of open up the cuticle a little bit. Again, just to dampen it, get the hair flexible so I can move it around without me breaking my ends. So what I have here, I have just a measuring cup with my oils being warmed up. I don't like microwaving my oils because it kind of takes some of the properties away. So I just take a cup of warm or hot water and I don't microwave the water, just faucet water, run it really hot, let the oil sit in there for a while. And I actually transfer the oil in just a little container and just use, you know, a little bit. It's easier to warm up rather than trying to warm up a full bottle. At this point, I'm going to part my hair into 4 sections just to make the application easier. And again, just do everything with my fingers. I'm not using a comb or brush. So I like this bottle with this applicator tip. It just makes it easier to apply the oil on my scalp with the little nozzle here. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying the hot oil on my scalp, section by section. Make sure to get the parts too and the edges. Get your edges here and just start getting in there with the scalp. And the last section. Okay. Now we are ready for our scalp massage. And you just kind of go in a circular motion, being sure not to use your fingernails, just the pads of your fingertips. And it feels so good. And having a healthy scalp really does promote hair growth. You want to keep your scalp clear of any debris, any product buildup. The massages are good as the circulation just kind of keeps those follicles awakened, keeps them active. So this is really beneficial if you're looking for hair growth or just a healthy scalp in general. And I just wanted to let you guys know this oil is actually my own blend oil. And I really like it. It has some nice ingredients in it, and I just really like it. It makes my scalp feel really good, and it doesn't give me any itchies. It actually keeps the itchies away. So this is what I use for my scalp oil treatments. All right, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my moisturizer, my creamy moisturizer, my cream-based moisturizer, and start applying that through the hair. Again, this is nighttime moisturizing, guys. This is a little bit similar to my day 2 p.m. routine. The only difference with tonight, I did the hot oil scalp treatment in addition to the cream moisturizing. Remember how I told you how I just make sure every strand gets coated? I just take section by section and just kind of twist it to make sure that every strand gets coated. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my other oil that I had sitting in the hot water, just some olive oil, and I'm going to use the olive oil to seal in the moisture that I just put into my hair. Just about a handful will do. It's nice and warm too. All right, now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put my hair into 4 braids. I just wanted to show you how I'm actually braiding my hair this time for my nighttime routine. Because I will be wearing a dry style tomorrow, I'm actually going to be wearing a chunky braid out. So I'm kind of braiding my hair a little bit more tighter than I would normally when I'm doing my nighttime braiding after I moisturize. But because I'm wearing a dry style, I'm actually going to be taking these braids out and wearing a puff. So I just kind of pull the hair a little bit more tighter, just so I can have my hair stretched more than it does when I do my wash and go. Because I want to have kind of a stretched out puff tomorrow morning. So I'm just braiding it. A little tighter than normally, still being very delicate with my ends. As a matter of fact, when I get to the ends, I kind of just take the ends and just twist them instead of trying to braid it all the way down. My hands may seem a little bit oily right now because of all the oil I put in my hair, but trust me, my hair will absorb all this oil by morning time. Alright, so I will not be tucking the braids this time, again because I will be actually unraveling them in the morning to wear a braid on. I kind of want them stretched out. Alright, so I will not be using the baggy method tonight because I'm wearing a dry style the next day. I'll only do the baggy method, meaning I only sleep with a plastic cap or plastic bag at night if I'm wearing a wet style the next day. But because I'm wearing a dry style, after my nighttime moisturizing, I will just cover with my satin cap or satin scarf, whatever you're used to wearing, anything satin. Or if you don't like to cover your head at night, at least sleep on a satin pillowcase. So that's it, guys. Peace. Hello, lovies. What a lovely day it is outside today. Today is day 5 a.m. Today is Saturday, my day off, and today I'm going to be doing a dry style because it's hot outside. I don't feel like having any hair on my face, so today I'm going to be doing a chunky braid out puff. I'm going to have all the hair out and back so I don't have to worry about any hair on my face or on my neck. Last night in the day 4 p.m. video, you saw that I gave myself a nice hot oil scalp treatment. And I did the creamy moisturizing night routine, and I just put my hair into 4 braids all around, as you can see. And the reason why I did that, I just slept with a satin cap. I did not use the plastic because I wanted my hair dry in the morning because I'm going to be doing a chunky braid out into a puff, okay? So we're going to take the braids out now. And before I do all that, I just wanted to show you what tools I do have, the tools and products. I do have my tail comb that's going to help me smooth my edges. I have Jane Carter's Nourish and Shine to kind of shine up my hair for the day, and Joy My Gel, and this is going to be used to slick my edges. Just to let you guys know, I am getting into the natural hair beauty supply product business, and these 2 products are available for purchase from me. So if you're interested, send me a message and I'll give you all the details. So on with the style. Take the braids out and see how it just gives a nice wave pattern there. Just shake it, fluff it out. And at this point, I'm going to start to do the puff. To hold my puff in place, I just have a piece of nylon, which I always use for my puffs. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of smooth in some of the Jane Carter Nourish and Shine, just to give my hair a nice lemony scent and give it some shine, especially the edges. Just puff it out some more. After all, it is called a puff. Now I'm going to start applying the Joy My Gel. This is a non-hardening gel made out of all natural ingredients. Very conditioning and makes your hair very soft. Doesn't harden your hair at all. It's a non-hardening gel. I'll take about that much to start with. It's like a clear yellow substance, sort of the consistency of Let's Jam, if you know what that is. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of smooth that in my edges. And this product works much better on dry hair than it does with wet hair. So then I take my tail comb and just start to smooth that all back. And however you like your edges, I kind of like to go down and back, like so. Kind of form my own hairline. Now I'm going to apply some in the back. Take the tail comb, like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my nylon, start applying it, or start positioning it in the back. Put in one knot, pull, slide it back to as much as you like, however much hair that you want out in the puff. I kind of want a big puff, so I think that's where I'm going to have it. But you can slide it back more if you like, if you want less hair, less volume rather. But I'm like, look, if you're going to wear a puff, you're going to wear a puff. Alright, put that in a double knot. Oh, got a text message. Someone's messaging me on Facebook. Yes, I'm on Facebook and Twitter. If you go to my channel, you'll see my Facebook and Twitter name. It's just ShidaNatural. Facebook.com/ShidaNatural or Twitter.com/ShidaNatural. I'm on there, guys. Alright, puff it out some more. And I like the chunky braid out because it does elongate my hair more so that I can have sort of a longer full puff rather than doing it with the wash and go where it will be more tightly curled and less elongated. Okay. I would brand this My Gel product as a good curly girl product, curly girl approved product, because it doesn't have any buildup. It's water soluble. It can just rinse out your hair with water. But in the meantime, it does get the job done as far as your slick needs. I wouldn't recommend it as a curl definition product because, like I said, it does better when the hair is dry as opposed to the hair being wet because it is water soluble, so you may not get the results that you desire. And this is my style for day 5 of the 7-day Curly Girl program. Alright guys, here it is. Sides are slick. It's got my puff working for me. It's just enough volume that I like, just enough curly elongation. Has a nice wave pattern. Let me let you get a closer look of the wave pattern as a result of the braid out. Here's a curl here. See? Just kind of more looser than my natural curl pattern if I were just to have done a wash and go. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed that tutorial. that's it. I'll see you later and continue on with the rest of the Curly Girl Program series. Bye.